2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. So don't even think about switching over to football. This is Kevin Harlan with Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Mavericks in Dallas. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for New Orleans right now, Money in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Knox in at the center, filling out the middle. And here is Chandler after the three-pointer from Money. And Chandler, here we go. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. McGarry with the steal. Durant with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Here's Money. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by Money. Favors sets the pick for Chandler. Durant for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, that was a big win for them, and an impressive performance, mainly down in the paint. Their rebounding advantage was the difference in the game.
The shot's good for Money.
Well, when you start getting the attention of Kevin Durant, you know you've made it in the NBA. Reports of those two have a bit of a friendly rivalry going on.
I'm not sure you want to give KD any reason to go harder against you or your team, but congrats to him for making enough noise in the NBA where the stars have started to take notice of it.
Now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thank you, Doris. And stolen by Favors. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Ball's knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Chandler with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. And the shot is good. Durant's got 10 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
All right, everyone relax. Run your sets, attack the rim, crash the boards on both ends, and we'll be fine. Come on now, let's get after it.
Let's take a look at Kevin Durant's numbers. Since the All-Star break, he's been superb. Third in scoring, and of course he's in the top 15 in rebounding, so a very strong presence in the paint.
And Steve, you mentioned his unbelievable points per game ranking. I mean, this guy is a guy I would call buckets.
Tries a three off the inbound. No good for Money. The Thunder leading by 5. Chandler outside. Passes it to McGarry. Here's Gatling. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Thunder shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Here's Money. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Looking to end the run. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He's just trying to get something going, but that's not his shot. That's too far out.
Yeah, no way is that going to endear him to anybody on the coaching staff.
Now here's Chandler. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
And with 3 steals, he also showed some grit and toughness at the defensive end.
And George with this stuff.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Chandler outside. From deep. That's good. Chandler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
The pass to McGarry. Knocked loose. Outside Durant. High post try. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Up the floor. Rodic pushes it down to finish the break.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Thunder have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Chandler outside. Pass to McGarry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McGarry's got his first points of the night.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
No good for Money.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And Chandler, here we go. Here's Gatling. He goes up again. McGarry, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Money. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Money's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Chandler kicks to Favors. Favors with a screen on George. Durant, the pass to Favors. Outside Durant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. They get it back. Favors can't get it to go.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Passes it to Money. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Money's got 10.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard.
Now here's Chandler, averaging 8 points a game. He kicks it to Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
To the wing right side. Here's Knox. Up and in on the layup.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now here's Chandler. Here's Gatling. Off target from three-point range.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Obvious
his foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from George. Both teams will make substitutions. He doesn't get the second one. The Thunder with the lead. There's the pass to Hicks. Here's Buckner. Good.
What a beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
Yeah, their shooting percentage as a team in that game was in the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know, Clark.
Yeah, and it was brutal, absolutely brutal. To get your shooting percentage that low, you almost have to do it on purpose. But what you need is a unique combination of missed shots and poor shot selection. That'll get you there. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Here's Money. He's got 12. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Money's got 14.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And an intentional foul right there.
I have
Too many turnovers.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a me.
Both teams making some changes here. Pelicans trail by 3. Launches a 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after.
Tune in this Wednesday night, April 13th, the San Antonio Spurs.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And I thought the key to that first quarter, guys, was the turnovers they faced with that aggressive defense.
Well, the defense, as you said, Steve, has been really aggressive, and it's paid off for them a few times already.
So for New Orleans right now, Rodic, defended by Durant. Rodic, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious, and a good call by the officials.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
McGarry's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Mavericks had a huge game. He had 55 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Here's Huffman, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And he makes both free throws.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Gordon's checked in for New Orleans. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Durant. A baseline J. Goes back up. That's good. Favors got his second basket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And the officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
Chandler with a screen for Durant. Up off the screen, and Derek Favors with the slam. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Here's Money. 14 points for him. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Davis. And stolen by Favors. An even 3-on-3 break. Left side Durant. Feeds it to Chandler. Pass to Buckner. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Money. Dishes to Gordon. Clock at 6. Money passes to Davis. Unhindered, going all the way. Chandler's shot good. Chandler's got 5.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Chandler comes with the double team for 3. And Gordon hits from deep. And the Pelicans lead by 2. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Here's Money. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Pelicans have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And Durant comes to help. And George, here we go. Outside Gordon. Here's Knox. Trying to get open as Davis. Open and close and nails it.
I like the way they've picked it up here offensively in the second.
Well, they've really caught fire. Their shooting percentage is in the high 50s now, so they're rolling.
Here's Chandler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Chandler. Chandler hits them both. Here's Money. He's got 17. Pass to Knox. Kicks it out to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Chandler outside. Cuts off the pass. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This league, I think, is headed north.
Now we get a chance to check out Paul George. Since the All-Star break, he's been superb. First in field goal percentage, and he has been automatic from three-point line. #1 in the NBA from long range.
I don't think we can overlook the fact that he's the top field goal percentage shooter in the league. I mean, lights out. That's really the only way to describe it. He doesn't miss much.
Here's Money. And it's rejected. Gentler, defended by Gordon. They set the pick. Here's Chandler. He nails it. And we're tied up. Chandler's got 9.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Tries it from 9. And yes, sir, that one drops. He's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for McGarry. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. 4th, Kevin Durant.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. I mean, very unselfish guys at a position that sometimes puts more of an emphasis on individual play.
Most of those guys can take matters into their own hands if they need to. But like you pointed out, Steve, that's not their MO. That's not how they want to roll. They want all 5 players on the floor to be involved in the offense, and that's what they want to facilitate. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To the wing right side. Chandler with the screen on Gordon. Pulls up. Yep, it goes in. The Pelican lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Durant.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Both teams will make substitutions. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Texas. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. In the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, there's the Thunder. Right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
You know, when you check out Oklahoma City, they've been about as good as advertised this season. I mean, clearly one of the top teams in the league, no doubt about it.
Oh, they're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, Clark. No doubt about it. This is an elite team playing at a very high level right now.
And Chandler, here we go. That is good. Chandler's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Here's Money. 19 points in the game. There's the dish to Davis. Pass to Money. Expanding his range. The shot is off.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
The feed now to Chandler. Here's a good screen. No good from 11 feet.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Nobody near George. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. Thunder have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And the pass to Hicks. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Six on the shot clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And Muscala kicks to Gordon. And another three for New Orleans.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Thunder trailing by 8. Chandler outside. Screen by Ibaka. They double him with George. Here's Gatling. Pass to Fowler. Another shot. No luck. Excellent D there from George. Here's Money. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Now they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
And stolen by Gordon. By himself. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Here's Fowler. And just miss after miss right now.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
The shot's good for Money.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Chandler goes in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Shooting for New Orleans, Jeff T. Shooting 1.
Pelicans leading by 18. Favors is out there with Durant, and it's McGarry in a center. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Chandler the pass to McGarry. Here's Gatling. A nice job to get the runner to go. Gatling! 9 points in the game so far.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
New Orleans gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Chandler kicks to Favors. Favors sets the pick for Durant. He feeds it to Chandler. Back to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. There's the triple. And they will call over the back on the play.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Pelicans leading by 20. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Kicks to George. Five to shoot. Here's Knox, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
The Thunder shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Chandler outside. He kicks it to Favors. Chandler attacking. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Chandler's got 13. Here's Money. He's got 24. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Soft touch off the glass.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Back to Durant. Now Chandler inside. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Chandler's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Money. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the game for Money. He's got 26 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Both free throws good for Money.
OKC, make some noise for y'all. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Work hard out there. Go on, show your appreciation for the Thunder Girls.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Chandler outside. He dishes it to Favors. And a strong finish with 2 hands. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Rodich, he's guarded by Chandler. And the shot is good. He has 6.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
Feeds it to Favors. Favors with a screen on George. Durant with it. Picked up by Davis. Chandler. And it's off the back rim. No good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
And they've really come out of halftime with the eye of the tiger. Plenty of fire in their eyes and tremendous focus and intensity.
The Pelicans pull it in.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Favors sets the pick for Durant. Pass to Favors. Back to Durant. Chandler outside. Shot clock at 6. Durant against George. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
And Chandler, here we go. And Davis sends it back. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Durant against George. Durant dishes to Favors. Davis with the double team. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Money. He has 30. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. 10 points for him.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
It's Durant with the drive. Good. Durant's got 16 points.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Outside, George. Three-pointer. And it's good.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Chandler goes in. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Trying his luck deep, and down it goes. Three-pointer falls in for Money. Money's got 33. Here's Buckner. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Dishes it to Durant. Pass to Chandler. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Money. Money's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Buckner. The dish to Favors. Chandler outside. It's Durant on the wing. They get it again. Back to Chandler. Expanding his range. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
So both teams changing it up here. To the left side wing. To the inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Durant. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Jumps up. And Chandler throws it down.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Here's Money. With a step back. And that's good for 2. Money's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
That is good.
Buckner!
New Orleans gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. To the inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Stripped away. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. That one is off. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Get in his face.
Both teams changing it up here. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry against Chandler. Curry kicks to Teague. And the pass to Muscala. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Davis. The layup missed.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
He got it up. No luck. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New Orleans on top, just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
You're up. Let's go.
Trying to do my thing.
Oklahoma City shooting here about 46% for the game. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Gordon, also Teague out there, and it's Nixon in at the 4.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Okay, now on defense, we're going to make sure they get no looks inside. That means 1 foot in the paint.
Money's checked in for Jeff Teague. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And there's the feed to Gordon. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Oklahoma City needs to do a much better job against Gordon.
He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Free throw good from Eric Gordon.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
All free throws good from Eric Gordon. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Chandler, here we go, got a piece of it. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Back to Chandler. The tray. Again, the miss by Chandler.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Durant just inside the line. The shot is off.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
He dialed that one up from long distance. And that's now 38 points for Money.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Shot's good.
He's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. With the floater, and he gets it to go. Money's got 40 points.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Big blunder there, and that could cost them.
A major blunder, and you're right, a terrible time for that to happen when they're trying to chip away at this deficit.
And the Thunder making a switch here. In the corner, it's Gordon. Let's go. They get it again. Nixon, and it's blocked by Favors. They retain possession. Missed it, even after all those chances. Now Chandler inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
It's been a nice game for Chandler. He's got 21 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Well, he's been playing a very energetic brand of defense, Clark. You got to love it.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
At the line, the Pelicans.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Here's Buckner. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it up. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Money. In the corner, it's Gordon. Passes to Money. Right through the D for the layup. Money's got 42 in the game.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Here's Roberson. Got a piece of it. 4-on-3 break. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Offensive rebound, and the shot is good.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Here's Money. Down low. Here's Muscala, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Derek Favors.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
At the line, the Pelicans. Mike Muscala.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Thunder have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And Chandler, here we go. Favors passes to Roberson. Here's Buckner. He feeds it to Favors. Good on the shot.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Outside Gordon. Now the pass to Money. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And he gets it to go.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Chandler, the pass to Hicks. Kicks it to Chandler. They set the pick. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Buckner. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Favors. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
What a game for Favors. 8 rebounds and 2 steals as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
Yeah, it's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought. He's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and first guy back defensively as well.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And so Favors nails both of them. New Orleans dictating the flow. Throws it up high.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
Pass to Hicks. Here's Buckner. That's blocked. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Money. Can't hit. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Pass to Fowler. Ahead. It's deflected. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. Buckner. Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and the Pelicans making a change here.
That's the way to move the ball.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside Teague. Here's the screen. On the wing, Gordon. Shot clock at 5. The offensive rebound. Outside Teague. Nixon. He's covered by Favors. Here's Nixon. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Money's checked in for the Pelicans. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Poke loose, and they're pushing it up. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Here's Roberson. And there's the pass to Hicks. Feeds it to Robertson. Tries a 3, and he gets it to go.
Henry Fowler.
New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's Money. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Drops in the layup for 2.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
The Thunder shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Dishes to Favors. Pass to Buckner. Here's Hicks. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
That one is off. And the Thunder making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
Here's Money. Pass to Nixon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Money. The 3-pointer, no good. The Thunder shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Buckner. The Thunder with another miss. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
Well,
right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
Passes it to Fowler. Fires the 3. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And in this era of unparalleled parity, it takes a lot to sweep an opponent in 4 straight games. But that's exactly how they finished off their season series tonight against the Thunder.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Money. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
And the pass to Hicks. Here's Buckner. Let's go. Can't nail the jumper.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Here's Money. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
Here's Buckner. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Money. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good. So we see the Pelicans